Ama City Base Properties Ghana Limited. Omoto asase amanso bia eni hu. Omachi akwan Eunugwa barrier. One scan guest house in the Bonshweni. Wait me after mu e wana meswe so 055 1996843 Sanso and a First Choice Media College so eso masini. Eba newscasting, show hosting, MSA operation, cosmetology, editing, blogging, their family their home kwan de bra. West be a free and change chair kwan Eunugwa barrier any junction mon and a bank. And answer to me Aposuna meswe 055 405 4939 055 405 4939 na answer na niehwe insem ebedi akutini bi ewo kase ebonimu Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebubu niketemu ekopiemu ewo 28th Annual International Conference of the Association of Medical Councils of Africa jumedi ekoso ewo nkramfuni mantemu Ghana man ekopiemu ewo ase edi nsemi tudwa efa ya pomodi nsensem ewo man Ghana hana sanso ena wonsem from so awodu ani chiemu ewo bono mantemu so ampanifo ade kokobo amatwemufo ahodo a impempi waterhwe nwura egu gates ahodo mu sanso ena wonsem from so awodu ani chiemu ewo German South nso a member of parliament honum so ede aso abofo ma wo hwe se obesi classroom blog ede ma jepekrom timemfo wo jepekrom sanso ena wonsem from so a wodu ani chiemu ewo man Ghana hanum so a majority leader ono so na member of parliament ede ma de shewo bako central baton peswa so mama yarigan so din sembia betuju a watch ese adam penifo ebo omodin obehwa bedu be September de ewo ye light awodo eta dundum obebo omodin ss sa problems na eda magana for in some way in some awodo bebe na me majibra mba besumu enana pawe edin no Abena Sikapa me homeso me ba me de munchiemu eba besumu Ebusia famesa ma akwa babiem aba mass anapa no nsia kasebo yi so afejibre netie kasebo ni mu chiemu ye na enum se esa ye Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de eba ya pomudin sem de ehunhia ne yie pa ne senti da ne de na obo no modin so behwe amadu ani chiemu e man Ghana hanum so a ya pomudin sem so ebetu mpontem afa no tuma perfre na nam so nti emma ewe ne da dwumedi course so ewa Nkranpupuni mantem ni na ne say 28th Annual International Conference of the Association of Medical Councils of Africa jumedi course so ewo Nkranpupuni mantem no Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekopiem ewo jumedi na so din semi tujo a watch ese sisi adodo ni chiemu ewo man Ghana hanuma adeba kunso a esumbupa eman penifo apomudi ni titiri enti obesra nurse fo ahodo ana amanfo ahodo a wo ye health sector se won pa omodin one more weni enquire pomodi wonsem esansem pempimpo obekwa sabi ahodo bebre na ampo no empa ebeka simpampo ye nya bi ne senti yentumi hwe ayerfo bebre no ha adwen ye pa enti e man His Excellency John Dramani Mama chese so do ani chiemu e won krampopo ni mantem de wo bon modern ye pa ne titi ni African countries no bon modern ye pa se ba ya pomodi nsem a.
Over the next few days of your meeting, I urge you to focus on 7 priorities. The first is to strengthen regulatory harmonization through deeper cooperation, reliable verification, and appropriate recognition of qualifications without lowering standards. The second must be to invest in regulatory science so that decisions are informed by evidence and regulators have the skill to respond to new technologies, changing workforce patterns, and emerging risks. The third is to build secure data exchange systems that support timely information sharing while respecting privacy and proper data governance. The fourth is to protect the integrity of health professional education. The quality of tomorrow's healthcare depends on the quality of the training that we give today. Accreditation, assessments, internship, continuing professional development, and ethical formation must remain central to this objective. The fifth is to develop practical frameworks for humanitarian and fragile settings, enabling rapid emergency response while preserving standards and accountability in times of crisis. The sixth is to regulate digital health and artificial intelligence with urgency, wisdom, and a clear commitment to equity. And the final and the seventh is to place the patient and the public at the center of every regulatory decision we take. The true measure of a regulator is not how many licenses it issues, but how effectively it protects the people and the patients.
For certain some so Eda Maudia, and Chebiana, Ghana Mampany's Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Eba Montin, so Oyen Sakraye, or the ministers, I would draw any penny for who draw or you once a one share, no one dig Ghana anymore, and then I'm soon see and then Nay Kasie, Speaker of Parliament, Alban background, so Aba Montin, so Chese. Ewa Mampany's Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a dear boy, Mitchell. Busa North MP Michie Nunyamfo James Agaga ni din obo se efi ene kono e majority leader e parliament no ene nam so nti e ma speaker of parliament Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin so akasa wa chese e was akwan so a ye Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama offer so e ball pani Nunyamfo James Agaga ni din se ono e majority leader no enya de a e fam na kwan so no pani eto aso biom na wa chese se e ba no BBC ana e ba ne sakra BBC a was a General Secretary Edima Party, and was a on communicating Emma Speaker of Parliament say, if you are not on Sakaya Mampany, I need to watch him. I was a Sakaya and a dear or boss say, on a majority leader and Nadia a 3 year cry.
The communication says acting because the president has no authority to communicate the change of the leadership of the House to the Speaker. And so it was actually done in error. This matter has come before the House a number of times. As a result, even in our current standing orders, we had to define the two terms, majority leader and minority leader. And clearly, majority leader, by our standing orders, says majority leader means a member of parliament designated by the majority caucus as their leader in the House. And as you know, the practice is that the party, under the hand of the General Secretary of the party, communicates that decision of the party to the Speaker. That is what has happened so far. And because of earlier disagreement, we had to relook at it, and we all came out with this definition, which is captured in the standing orders. I want to clarify this. So the procedure today may look different. That is why you still see the majority leader is still on his seat, because he's still the majority leader until otherwise communicated by the party and then decided by the caucus and the information passed on. Then you have the usual courtesies that we done on the floor.
Panama say a mass and a panel Kasie ɛna onu gu so a wo hwe say to ansem no so ɛda ma wo dia wo de ni chiemu parliament house outgoing majority leader ono so na member of parliament Edma de hye no oboko central abaton peswa so ene nyamfo mama ayariga openi abamontin so awo che se ona se ntemu de ni chiem e o man Ghana ha akoye se ka ne wonsem akoye boachi bidi ni senti Ghana fo bebe na wejuma asese ne openi abamontin so awo kasa se Adam penifo ACAC nyama hodo enam so nti ama ye kana ne dundum nti acha best September de e was aka ne dundum anasa re o time anu musu de ba modern ACAC sa nyama nyina openi to anisem so be o chese de nam so nti ama ye kana ho atochima ana ye kana ho sem edundum sa na enam eja hyehye ma no musu e wakoso mo ni senti ena sa re o sem anasa oyeni na ama ne so nti was Ghana for acha bedu best September de we see bibia e de amam.
I want to assure you that I have the assurance of the Minister for Energy that by the end of September, the issues causing the power outages will be resolved. We are all in this country, and we saw the fire outage that destroyed the transmission substation at Akosombo. We all know that our gas suppliers are having a maintenance schedule which is reducing the supply of gas to the country. And again, we also know that a lot of our energy infrastructure is aging. And as a result of the aging infrastructure, we need to engage in routine maintenance and change. And during these periods, we will be compelled to shut off the power in order to be able to carry out these routine maintenance activities. These, we hope, will be finished by the end of September, and the minister assures us by that time we will resume the stable power that we have been enjoying since John Dramani Mahama became president again.
For say transem so eda maudia ye de ni echiemu ewo MPP amayokuo no mu na national organizer ede ma MPP amayokuo no eye Henry Nana Buachi de edudo na de friend no eye na bi ye na ye nim sensem ahodo a ekoso ewo Goldberg na opani eche se enya de a MPP mpenifo ebe jai se wo di sansem na echi na ne se ya de a international monetary fund ye twa ne tia IMF mpenifo abamontin so awo che se ada Goldberg omabaka 1.7 billion wache mu se MPP mpenifo se Ghana na NDC mpenifo emba montin so na won che bebi asikai efai se won jai se wo dada Ghana for.
We say this boldly and plainly that the entire leadership of the New Patriotic Party, including the presidential candidate, we are fully behind the minority. On behalf of the entire New Patriotic Party, there is no confusion anywhere. We are fully behind the mighty minority. The New Patriotic Party stands fully, completely, and unreservedly behind our mighty minority caucus in Parliament, led by Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin. We wholeheartedly support each member of our minority caucus in this struggle. We back their questions, we back their scrutiny, we back their demand for full, transparent account of how a state institution charged with buying and protecting Ghana's gold ended up presiding over such huge losses of this magnitude. This is not partisan politics. This is a national duty. Whoever governs this country is answerable to the people who elected them. They are answerable to every dollar of the people's money that passes through their hands. And let me be equally plain about what comes next. We are not backing off, not now, not tomorrow, not until every question is answered in full and in public and under proper scrutiny. We also say this to the minority leader and every member of the caucus. Use every relevant law in the books, every question on the floor of Parliament, every committee hearing, every request for documents, every other paper, every point of order, utilize every relevant tool provided by the standing orders in our parliament with confidence. The parliament belongs to the people of Ghana, not to the convenience of whoever is in the office. Make sure you are very strong in the committee, very strong on the floor of parliament. Fight for the people of Ghana in the court of public opinion as well. Fight until the Ghanaian people receive all the answers they deserve, in writing, under oath if necessary. The New Patriotic Party remain vigilant. Our minority caucus will not look away.
Funamerica House say a mass and a panel sian Kasie bo and on go so a wo hwe ye ton sem so e da ma ode a se de na ye be kai o fimpienu eduonu na abra NDC ni e man penis excellency John Dramani Mahama omo ba mo apro no omo sem no butan na ne se Ghana for wonya wo mugidie no won to aba e fam omo na mo ba abem be hwe I implement 24-hour economy so beboa ama mebu na hodo a wonya adwuma ne sei nse wode ho agye nnuamabone anandu bone dwodi awodo nti obebua mo so munye adwuma pa aye e wo man nam so ntie ne wode wani chiem e wo man Ghana ha Minister Edema Labor Jobs and Employment Dr. Abdul Rashid Hassan openi abamontin so award chair say e wo 24-hour economy policy ampenifo de ba amontin so no enye obi bia na betumi e favor no na the sense we na to dwa abro ne nsem twefo twetwe nkomo.
Economy is a symbolic policy that allows government institutions and private institutions to respond to the demand and the policy direction to increase their work input and then therefore output. So to give it a definition, it is part of the definition to talk about 1 in 3, but it's bigger than that. The bigger portion of it is to energize the private sector to work 24 hours. It's not that simplistic that we want to see people working every day, so if a minister comes, another minister should come, and that's a very simplistic way of looking at it. It's bigger than that. It is a redefinition of our whole economy. It's to give economy more energy and direction, and it is to make sure that those who are producing should produce more. And I'll advise the opposition to study the concept more closely so they don't run it up to meaning everybody. Of course,
German South. Now, Member of Parliament, our home, Colonel Kwejo Damwa Openi, Abano Modin Edia Sabo, former Washers of Basic 4 units classroom blog, Ediama, Adisha Ward Jepekrum. Na honum so ena omahene ede ma Jepekrum sanso ena church of Openi omahene ede ma Jepekrum na aturu inkonkon otoso mienu sanso ena Openi other school ya no Mr. Ofori Sylvester so ede nsemi to dwa watch say omani aso yie pa say watu nsa efro Openi watumi adanani akire
Yame answer that papa said oh Japan yakura hu na but ye de bompa si na menti breviano yame ka yakoma na ye baby ya my dream ye bo apro ka se menfiem ne brabo ma bon said na film me bepe sika na ye de ebe ma memma fo na ho atobe bem kuntu ben kanko basitnam ayi eno ho antima ye koso ko senka sabi di abrante bi afi ni meje ne sabe ko wa mba boku school o se se area eno na ya na but me de ma tu mwache se inde da mo anu obeboa jama anafo tani ne ba ko si ade yo se dem ka asem no na otwe mi ensa ko so mi ma na bi si aye yo na ma ko se amani se o ma nipa nya gidie wo na da nipa nko ba bi make bi tinka chira ba se we dey ni metima ya na chira ba na mo ni am hia breso me mfa nton so ma na me se ne ma ni metima ya ya kokon kakakra o de no akade ama ya be de ahye party no ni nyam se sabre ye ni abane ni ye be no ne ba ma nipa hu se aye ni abane ko ni ye na se ye ba abane me atima boy ma yeso etimi achitumi ye be bu ma nipa hu se ampa before you was away.
Yeah, school went in 1980. If you are 9 school day. Na okay. For my SCCA, yeah. So we got your school here in fear at the 9 Siana, Yamma, member school, member of the 9 Siani. Now, but as in a young better than so to Pranas and Brahma Fakasia, one way and Yantias and Pay, and once I am betting via 9 Siania. That's just how I am. Tis old to baby, as a Recassa baby, that mean the Yaubia. Now was it. As he said, Ajija, on your Munana. And yes, also, like said, no one Jambia, really. Pembe Yana Media said the book room, young Puntu Akachi. The Befana Nano Bedray. And Nanano in I been as if yes, I hit to an amose upon your sound road in Arsenal. Ya yet young Puntu as a machine. One among.
Said the menu, the NTN several honorable see Daniama. In fact, Nami Mundi and Nami Sue, Senamin Sue, na Brunebe can say tears of joy. Ocasimni, na a Nijekes. And a re dear friend said, yet they are soberable form, not Dana Yasasi. And Kutaya, yes, she had in an say, Jumandia, Dan Grammy and Son. Honorable so with Yaman and only a yes, Tina, and Yamwafo. Be on Chia, in Yaman and Chia. Yentra Yagino Montem, Naya, Yakase, and yet, and he said, Yanti, and down here at 9. If at a Babuapa, and then you know, Musuno on Zay, on Ziasu, the ambassador, Bibabu, and Wakai, and the cancer, Papa, and we sit out.
For at once, I'm so Edamau, dear, they need HM, our Dama Central, amazing cratch or honum. Ayo no nyamfo Dominic Adoma amaya openi edi nsembi abetuja watcher say e wa keji black full from penifo abonu modern esi ama Doma North District openi edi nsembi atuja watchers obabonu modern ato motorbike any furnitures ahodo ebeboa ama desuanso akoso yie pa e wo honum no de sanse we na tuja abra wo pa school yu ntoma
school ye nya ba ide o ye da e wo sha church for beba e be kira de enu nti no nti say papa so for kasa na o kan kunjwa ho asense bi won dada already ye kra no ye de ye furniture na ma contractor ye hwe say contractor no very soon nkran de no ebeba nti say ba no say de wo hapo no anso na if there's a need say ye de bi kam ho na say something na kra school no ye be expand na de ba ye hye mo bo say nkunjwa na ba de say de ba mo bia no mo de request by dem school no be here a teacher anya we teacher ni baako ana me you for the start na general manager okay be so most likely say be the teacher no I said me ko on person bi obetena ha obeka say be o person su number 1 no kre onante akwa aba na ye hawo nti we de me a me ne me MP onmunya for John Kwame Adu Jack ye de e kwa ye ho teacher no nya beduru a ye de motorbike baako e be school assembly mind there on tia say na kanono na ka Doma Central ha school feeding nika ye schools aduasa oni pokra na enye ni nyina ne be no a na ye ba ye dia ko aduana num nti say ya to KG school dia and the mba ye say yo ka kire me yo o da ndi school feeding no o sere say ye ma asansuju enya bi nti no so ye na but they offer the apano ne be piana na nyesa dize na no mo ne asori aka bom aye japade fefefe se ya yesa musumunya primary no sakura ni free nursery KG na no be go primary 1 to primary 6 yesa enti we dia me nkan sa fi we yo mo sre nkwa mfa mam me ne assembly and director next year mo assembly man de o ha adwini nti ni se we ya make o ma me na next year ebe mo primary block, primary 1 to primary 6. More pass and nti megye di sɛ woyɛ maka nyinaa yi ɔnyɛ nɔma a ɔde no egumi nsɛm a mekata bɔ ne tia te sɛ nsuo yi yɛbɛyɛ amɔmɔ adie deɛ aka wɔ ho biara moto teacher bɛbɔ wo ɔyɛ adeɛ a sɛ bɛmɛgyina metumi nso de ayɛ a ɔnyɛ de ne ma yɛkora sɛ bɛyɛ nti yɛmfa mpaebɔ ɛnta yɛba ne yɛakyi ne nyinaa yɛmfa mpaebɔ so ma asɔre yi ɛne asɔre mpanyimfoɔ sɛ bɛyɛ a na yɛka nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi ayɔ na ama asɔre nso so akɔ so afa ne ntoma pa afra na menka mo nyinaa ma ho mɛda mo ase bebree
for yɛto nsɛm no so deɛ technical advisor at the renewable energy and green transition ministry no engineer set mahu openi at in sembi atuja watcher say ya do ni mpenifoɔ ɛkɔto ato adwon ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ni na ɛfa traffic light system no watcher say ɔbɛbɔ ɔmɔden na ɔmahwɛ sɛ ɛwɔ mpempim posi edum light mpo a traffic light ɛbɛyɛ adwuma ɛsan sɛ ɛwɔ nan sɛntɛm no wodo ni kyerɛm ɛwɔ manga na ha si edum light pɛ na traffic light no so entumi enye dwo no so emboa ema kɔnyaba so enkɔ so yie ɛwɔ quantum powder so ne senti enopani se ɔne mpanifo ɛso ato adwo bɛhwɛ sɛ empo sekane a eni hɔ krampo a ye traffic light ahodo ɛwɔ Ghana hanom so no ɛbɛtumi ayɛ dwo no so bɛboa ama road safety no so afa no tuma pa efra no so ɛbɛboa timamufo ahodo na driver fo ahodo a wɔ drive ɛwɔ quantum pa ahodo no so ɛwɔ man no.
I'm in talk with the key people who have worked on this research. I'll collect the information and then submit it to my boss, the Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Dr. John Abdullah Jinapor, and then have a discussion with him to see how quickly we can invite the team from KNUST to make a presentation to us to look at, in fact, what this whole thing is about. And once we're able to have a firm understanding and the way forward, we'll engage other stakeholders, and then we can probably start a pilot project. So I think we would really be moving very fast on this so we can address this issue that road users face anytime there is an outage, and traffic lights are not working, the mess at the intersections. We need to resolve it as quickly as possible.
America say mass and a panonsia Kasie bo ene onugu so awuhwe se to aso eda ma odia ye de ni echiemu ewo bono manten na bono regional manager edema Zoom Lion Ghana Limited Franklin Ofori Akufu openi edi nsem ne efutuo amatemufo ahodo bono manten ma wo chese wo besema da ewotemufo ahodo wotai ehwe nwura eguga tesa ahodo na bia ya ensem fata no besem so won hwe no won twa so esan sem pempi no ewa flood na ahodo na yarebo na ahodo time maniti eyiniti ewo man Ghana na bono mantem nan enam kwanbo no so a wo hwe won nwura gu ni senti ena saro sem time hanu misunti wo sem ada won hwe wonim se wo hwe nwura eguga tesa ahodo ana bia ya ensem fata nan bo modin na twa sa nam na eso.
So this morning we are here to embark on disinfestation and disinfection within the Sunyani and its districts within the Bono region. Basically, the exercise has to do with we embarking on the disinfection, as I indicated. Disinfection in the sense that the rains have set off, and currently we have a lot of vector in the system. When we talk about vector, we're looking at organisms that causes a lot of diseases like cholera, like typhoid, like malaria. And these are organisms that currently they are a lot because of the rains. So there's the need for us to embark on this exercise to control their levels in the system. So we are doing it across all the 12 MMDCs within the Bono region. Okay, so we do this every quarter within the year, and it's done across all the MMDCs within the Bono region. Yes, so what we are informing the public is that yes, their life is at stake in terms of the way they dispose of their waste. We need to dispose of our waste well, because normally what happens is that when the rain set off, most people what they do is that they start to pour off their waste into the drains, and when this happens, it creates a lot of issues for us because a lot of vectors are released into the system, and these are the ones that cause the disease. So we are saying that they should desist from that. They should go for waste bins and keep their waste in containment, so that some of these things will not be happening. And we are saying that once you are embarking on this exercise today, we are protecting them. So they should also give us the space to be able to do it. Because once the exercise is embarked on, at the end of the day, we are able to control these organisms and their life will be safe.
For yedikasebo na ekowie ewo dome kwabenya kitase na temfo wo ho eni abiye pa wo chiemu se ewo dome kwabenya kitase kwantempo no se kasa de kwan ase yie panam sunti ama ejuma sem so akoye basa sanse nsi otope wontumi enko ejuma so ama akonya ban so akoye boachi bidin ama driver for ni senti mpenifo se was there Ghana mpenifo ni titiri no so afo a ohwe ye kwantempo so ni nyamfo kwame aluja gavin so ampo no modin no ntineni enche we sanse wo breye pa.
We call on government, the Ministry of Roads and Highway, the Ghana Highway Authority, our elected representatives, traditional leaders, relevant assemblies, community leaders, contractors, and all the stakeholders to come together. Let us sit around one table. Let us listen to one another. Let us establish the actual state of the project. Let us identify the challenges. Let us agree on what must be done. And most importantly, let us act. We believe that this road should not become a political or partisan matter. It is a community matter and a national development matter. Our children need safe access to school. Our market women need reliable transportation. Our workers need to move safely. Our businesses need to survive. Our sick and vulnerable residents need reliable access to health facilities. Our emergency services need access to the communities. Our people deserve to travel safely. Our commitment. As community stakeholders, we remain committed to a peaceful engagement, constructive dialogue, and lawful action.
Afone ha ena mede mass anapano nsia kasebo na ABC na asada kese enkoma city based properties Ghana limited omoto asase amanso bia enhu asase to no wadan kwan da city based ena mekanfo edama o mechi akwan onungwa barrier woni scan guest house ena ebo nhwe ni office back nso wa fie nya to boot obetumi afre omo na meswe so 055 1996843 055 1996843 city base and now also we add value to your home sound so and a first choice media college so masin even newscasting show hosting MSL operation cosmetology editing blogging their family their home their brand besu bi efi akachi ye chia kwan onungwa barrier ene junction monum ene ben bibichi wadua onua frena mesu 055 405 4939 055 4054939 na yehwe nsema bedi yakotini bi ewo kasebo mu Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eba ni Ghana ya pomodi nsema oboni modin yepa ni senti ene dokopie mu ewo 28th annual International Conference of the Association of Medical Councils of Africa jumedi akoso ewo nkrampopo ni mantemu media mu chiemu ebro sanso ena wonsemfo from so a wodu ani chiemu ewo German South nso a member of parliament Hodmo Penny Abano Modin e dey aso abofo ma wo hwe ese classroom block fufuro e dey ma addition wo Jepe Chrome na sanso e na wonse fufuro mu so a wodu ani chiemu e wo bono mantem a Zoom lion Penny odo amano nso e dey nsem na efuto nso amatmemufo awodo a wo che se obesem ada e won pempi wona wota hwe nwura egu gates awodo anabia ye nsem fata na won bo modin wo twa so nso beboa ama pempi no flood na awodo a etama no so ewo Ghana ha ana bono mantem so eto betwa in some way any nsem ahodo bebre na me boaboa no am besom se mass anapa no sia kasebo ebusuafo ne ha na me de kasebo na ebesi edin no eye Abena Sikapa makramo.